Have you ever wondered why some people seem to wake up with a clearer mind, sharper memory, and even brighter eyes, while others feel foggy and drained? It might surprise you, but the secret often lies not just in what you eat during the day, but in the nutrients your body absorbs right before bedtime. Imagine giving your brain and your eyes exactly what they need while you sleep, so they can repair, recharge, and stay strong for years to come. Tonight could be the beginning of a healthier tomorrow, simply by adding the right vitamins before bed. Before I share these 3 powerful vitamins that can boost your memory and protect your vision naturally while you sleep, make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment so you never miss simple but life-changing tips for your eyes and overall health. Now let's dive in. You see, our body works hardest at night when we are resting. Just like your phone charges while plugged in, your brain and eyes recharge while you sleep. And here's the fascinating part. Certain vitamins taken before bed can actually improve how well this repair process happens. They feed your nervous system, strengthen your memory, and shield your delicate eyes from damage caused by age, stress, and even the environment. For adults over 45, this becomes even more important because both memory decline and eye strain tend to accelerate as we grow. The first vitamin I want to talk about is vitamin B12. This one is a superstar for both memory and eye protection. B12 plays a direct role in keeping the brain's communication lines open by protecting the myelin sheath, which is like insulation around your nerves. Without enough of it, signals between your brain and body slow down, leading to memory lapses, fatigue, and even vision problems. Studies from the National Institutes of Health have shown that older adults who maintain healthy B12 levels have a lower risk of cognitive decline and are less likely to suffer from nerve-related eye damage. What makes vitamin B12 especially interesting for seniors is that as we age, our stomach produces less acid, making it harder to absorb this nutrient from food alone. That's why so many adults over 50 unknowingly become deficient. This can show up as blurred vision, memory slips, tingling hands or feet, or even mood changes. Taking it in supplement form before bed allows your body to steadily absorb and use it during the long hours of sleep, when your nervous system is in repair mode. Now, you might wonder, where can you get B12 naturally? Foods like salmon, sardines, eggs, and fortified cereals are excellent sources. But here's the challenge. Many seniors don't get enough from diet alone. That's why doctors often recommend a small daily supplement, sometimes even in sublingual, under-the-tongue form, which bypasses the stomach for better absorption. And taking it before bed ensures your brain and eyes have the steady supply they need through the night. Think of it as sending a gentle caretaker into your nervous system while you rest. Let's move on to the second vitamin, vitamin E. Now, this one doesn't always get the spotlight it deserves, but it's like a shield for your cells, especially those in your eyes. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant, which means it protects your body from oxidative stress. That's a fancy way of saying it fights the kind of damage that comes from free radicals, the little troublemakers created by pollution, poor diet, or even normal aging. Left unchecked, they speed up memory loss and cause your eye tissues to wear down faster. One landmark study called the Age-Related Eye Disease Study, often referred to as AREDS, found that vitamin E, when taken consistently, reduced the progression of age-related macular degeneration, which is one of the leading causes of vision loss in seniors. But here's what most people don't realize. Vitamin E also helps preserve brain function. By keeping your cell membranes healthy, it allows your brain cells to talk to each other more effectively, which supports memory and focus. Adding vitamin E before bed can be powerful because your body uses antioxidants to clean up cellular damage while you sleep. It's like sending in a night shift cleaning crew that sweeps up all the waste products and strengthens your cells so they can perform better the next day. Natural food sources of vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado. A handful of nuts in the evening or a small supplement can make a noticeable difference over time. The third vitamin I want to highlight is vitamin K2. This one is often overlooked, but is becoming increasingly important in the discussion of both cognitive and eye health. Vitamin K2 works by directing calcium to the right places in your body. Why does this matter for memory and eyesight? Because when calcium builds up in the wrong areas, like in your arteries or the soft tissues of your eyes, it can cause damage and impair blood flow. Good circulation is absolutely essential for keeping your brain sharp and your retinas nourished. Several clinical studies suggest that vitamin K2 supports healthy blood vessels, which in turn ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach both the brain and the eyes effectively. Without it, your eyes may suffer from microvascular issues, and your brain may struggle with reduced blood supply, leading to memory decline. Taking vitamin K2 at night supports the body's natural repair cycle, improving circulation and preventing the silent buildup of calcium deposits. You can find K2 in fermented foods like natto, hard cheeses, and also in supplements designed specifically for bone and vascular health. Now, imagine the combined effect of these three vitamins: B12 working to protect your nerves and memory pathways, vitamin E guarding your cells from damage, and vitamin K2 ensuring your blood flow and eye tissues stay nourished. Together, they act as a nighttime support team for your brain and eyes, reducing the risks of memory decline and vision problems that often worry adults as they age. So before we wrap up this first part, let me remind you, don't wait until problems appear. Supporting your memory and eye health now, especially with the right nutrients before bed, can make a huge difference in how clearly you think and how brightly you see in the years to come. And if you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video so more people can discover these simple but powerful health tips. Now that you know about these three incredible vitamins, B12, E, and K2, you might be asking yourself, how exactly do they work while you're asleep? And why is nighttime the perfect window to take them? The answer lies in your body's natural rhythms. While you rest, your brain and eyes aren't idle. Instead, they are in one of the most active repair states of the entire day. Your cells regenerate, your immune system clears away toxins, and your nervous system files and organizes memories like a giant library. Giving your body the right nutrients before bed is like giving your repair crew the right tools. Without them, the work slows down. With them, your body can do its job much more effectively. Let's take vitamin B12 first. Think of your memory as a filing cabinet. During the day, your brain collects thousands of bits of information. Conversations, things you've read, where you put your glasses. At night, your brain files these memories into long-term storage. Vitamin B12 plays a critical role in this process because it supports neurotransmitters, the chemicals that help your brain cells communicate. Without enough B12, that communication breaks down, leading to forgetfulness or brain fog. Some studies even show that B12 deficiency can mimic the symptoms of dementia, which is why many doctors check B12 levels in older adults experiencing memory problems. Here's a real-life example. I once read about an older gentleman who had been experiencing vision blurriness and memory lapses. Doctors initially suspected early dementia, but further testing revealed his B12 levels were extremely low. After starting a simple B12 supplement, not only did his memory improve, but his vision cleared as well. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the right nutrient at the right time can change everything. Now let's circle back to vitamin E. While you sleep, your eyes are particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress. This is because your retina, the light-sensitive layer at the back of your eye, is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your body. It uses a tremendous amount of energy to process images during the day, which creates more byproducts and stress than most tissues. Vitamin E steps in as a protector, neutralizing those damaging molecules before they can harm delicate eye cells. You might be surprised to learn that vitamin E deficiency is linked to night blindness and even retinal degeneration. That's why including it before bed helps your eyes wake up refreshed, less strained, and ready to handle the next day. Foods like a small handful of almonds or a teaspoon of sunflower seeds in the evening can provide this vitamin naturally. But supplements can be useful too, especially if your diet isn't always consistent. Vitamin K2, on the other hand, works in a slightly different way. Its magic happens through circulation. Blood flow is everything when it comes to eye and brain health. If your eyes aren't receiving enough oxygen-rich blood, they struggle to repair themselves at night. If your brain doesn't get good circulation, it can't clear toxins effectively, which leads to memory lapses. Vitamin K2 ensures calcium doesn't harden in your arteries, keeping your blood vessels flexible and healthy. This allows nutrients and oxygen to move freely to where they're needed most. You might recall how many older adults worry about plaque in their arteries, leading to heart attacks or strokes. What most people don't realize is that this same calcium buildup can affect microvessels in the eyes, leading to vision loss or reduce blood flow to the brain, accelerating memory decline. By guiding calcium to your bones instead of your soft tissues, vitamin K2 protects your whole system. It's almost like a traffic cop making sure nutrients go to the right place at the right time. Now here's something fascinating. Researchers have found that vitamin K2 also plays a role in producing certain brain proteins linked to memory and learning. So when you take it before bed, you're supporting not just your circulation, but also the very proteins that help you remember names, faces, and important details. For seniors who want to stay sharp and independent, that's a real game changer. Of course, vitamins work best when combined with healthy lifestyle habits. Imagine trying to plant seeds in dry, cracked soil. Without water and care, even the best seeds won't grow. The same applies to your body. If you're not getting good quality sleep, managing stress, and eating balanced meals, vitamins alone won't give their full benefit. For example, limiting late-night caffeine, keeping a consistent bedtime, and dimming bright lights in the evening can all improve how well your body absorbs and uses these nutrients. Here's a simple nightly routine you can try. Have a light dinner with leafy greens, fish, or beans. About an hour before bed, enjoy a small snack rich in vitamin E, like a few nuts or avocado slices. And take your B12 and K2 supplements with a glass of water. Then give yourself at least 7 hours of sleep. Over time, you may notice your mornings feel brighter, your memory sharper, and your eyes less strained. One more important point. Always check with your doctor before starting new supplements, especially if you're on medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or heart conditions. Vitamins are powerful, and they can interact with certain drugs. A simple conversation with your healthcare provider ensures you're supporting your health safely and effectively. When you think about it, Now that we've uncovered how these 3 vitamins work during the night, let's talk about something that matters just as much. How to make them part of your daily life without feeling overwhelmed. Because let's be honest, knowing about vitamins is one thing, but actually taking them consistently, night after night, is where the real magic happens. Consistency is key. Imagine if you only watered a plant once in a while. It might stay alive, but it would never thrive. Your body works the same way. Taking B12, vitamin E, and K2 only occasionally won't bring the kind of noticeable improvements that daily habits can. That's why building a small evening ritual around these nutrients is so helpful, especially for seniors who benefit from structure and routine. Here's an easy example of what that could look like. After dinner, instead of reaching for a heavy dessert, enjoy a small serving of yogurt topped with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds or almonds. That alone gives your body a natural boost of vitamin E. Then, about an hour before bed, take your B12 and K2 supplements with a glass of water. This small routine signals your body that it's time to slow down and prepare for rest, while also delivering the vitamins right when your body will use them best during the repair cycles of sleep. And if you're worried about side effects, it's reassuring to know that these 3 vitamins are generally well tolerated. Vitamin B12 is water-soluble, meaning your body will flush out any excess through urine. Vitamin E and K2 are fat-soluble, which means they're stored in your tissues, but at moderate doses, they're safe for most adults. The key, as always, is balance. More isn't necessarily better. Too much of any supplement can throw off your body's natural systems, so stick to recommended amounts or talk with your doctor about the right dose for you. Another practical point: quality matters. Not all supplements are created equal. Look for brands that are third-party tested, meaning they've been checked for purity and accuracy. With vitamin E, it's best to choose the natural form, often labeled as D-alpha tocopherol, rather than the synthetic DL-alpha tocopherol. For vitamin K2, look for MK7, which has been shown to stay active in the body longer than other forms. And for B12, methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin are often recommended because they are well absorbed and active in the body. let's also think about food sources, because supplements should never fully replace real whole foods. For B12, salmon, tuna, and eggs are excellent choices. For vitamin E, nuts, seeds, and leafy greens are rich sources. And for K2, fermented foods like natto and certain cheeses are incredibly potent. Even adding small amounts of these foods into your diet during the week can support the supplements you take at night. The combination of food plus supplements creates a steady foundation your body can rely on. Now, let's connect this back to something even more meaningful: independence. For many seniors, one of the biggest fears is losing independence due to poor memory or vision problems. Simple things like forgetting medication schedules, struggling to read labels, or not feeling confident driving at night can deeply affect quality of life. The truth is, protecting your memory and your eyesight isn't just about health. It's about freedom, confidence, and dignity. And that's what these vitamins are ultimately giving you: a way to stay strong, sharp, and capable for longer. It's also worth remembering that lifestyle habits around bedtime can either boost or block the effects of these vitamins. For example, if you drink alcohol right before bed, it can interfere with how well your body absorbs B12 and K2. If you smoke, oxidative stress rises dramatically, which means vitamin E has to work even harder to protect your cells. On the other hand, simple habits like staying hydrated, doing a little gentle stretching before bed, and keeping your bedroom cool and dark can enhance the way your body uses these nutrients. I'll give you a small practical tip that has worked wonders for many older adults. Prepare a little night table health basket. Keep your evening vitamins, a glass of water, and maybe a small container of almonds or walnuts right by your bedside. That way, you never forget them. It becomes part of your nightly wind-down ritual, just like brushing your teeth. Small systems like this prevent missed doses and keep your health on track. Science continues to back this up. In fact, researchers studying sleep and nutrition have found that people who take their essential vitamins in the evening often report better sleep quality and more energy in the morning. This makes sense because your body has a steady flow of nutrients throughout the night, reducing stress on your nervous system and supporting natural cycles. Another area worth mentioning is mood. Did you know that B12 has been linked not only to sharper memory, but also to improved mood and reduced risk of depression in older adults? This is because it helps produce serotonin, the feel-good chemical in the brain. Vitamin E, by reducing oxidative stress, may also support a more stable mood and energy level. And vitamin K2, by keeping circulation healthy, ensures your brain gets what it needs to stay balanced. Together, these three vitamins don't just protect memory and eyesight, they contribute to feeling calmer, more positive, and more energized. This is why I encourage you not to think of them as just vitamins. They're tools. Tools that help you protect your most precious assets, your mind and your vision. And when you give your body these tools every night, you're essentially investing in a healthier, happier future. So as you prepare for bed tonight, think about the small changes you can make. Could you add a handful of nuts to your evening routine? Could you place your supplements on your nightstand so they're ready for you? Could you commit to giving your brain and your eyes the support they need before you drift off to sleep? Remember, health isn't built in big leaps. It's built in small, steady steps. And if you're finding this message valuable, I encourage you to subscribe and share this video with someone you care about. You never know how much of a difference this knowledge can make in another person's life. As we bring everything together, let's look at the bigger picture. You now know that 3 simple vitamins, B12, E, and K2, can make a profound difference in how your memory and eyesight hold up over time. But what makes them truly powerful is how they fit into the natural rhythm of your life. Every night while you sleep, your body works tirelessly to repair itself. By giving it the right nutrients before bed, you're essentially partnering with nature, working with your body's own wisdom instead of against it. This partnership is what leads to those small but noticeable changes. Waking up more refreshed, remembering things more clearly, feeling more confident reading, driving, or engaging in hobbies. These changes may not happen overnight, but over weeks and months they add up to something life-changing. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't see the flowers bloom immediately, but with care and consistency, they always do. One of the things I've noticed when speaking with older adults is that many feel it's too late to improve their memory or protect their eyesight. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Your body has an amazing ability to heal and strengthen itself at any age, provided it has the tools it needs. And vitamins are part of that toolbox. Whether you're 50, 65, or even 80, your cells are still active, still working, and still able to respond when you give them proper support. Let's take memory, for example. Researchers have found that new brain cells can continue to form even in older age, a process known as neurogenesis. This means your brain is not fixed, it's adaptable. And nutrients like B12 and K2 help create the right environment for this regeneration to happen. Similarly, your eyes are constantly renewing cells in the retina and lens. Vitamin E steps in here, reducing stress and protecting these new cells so they stay healthy longer. And here's another angle to think about. Prevention. Too often people wait until they experience major problems before taking action. They wait until memory slips become disruptive or until their eyesight declines enough to interfere with daily life. But prevention is always easier and more effective than treatment. By adding these vitamins to your nightly routine now, you're not just addressing current needs, you're preventing future decline. You're building resilience that will serve you for years to come. Of course, vitamins are not a magic pill. They don't replace healthy living, and they don't work in isolation. They work best when paired with habits like staying physically active, eating a balanced diet, managing stress, and getting enough sleep. Walking 20 minutes a day improves circulation, which complements the effects of vitamin K2. Eating a colorful diet rich in vegetables and fruits provides natural antioxidants, boosting the work of vitamin E. Practicing simple memory exercises, like recalling a shopping list or doing a crossword, strengthens the brain's pathways, supported by the nourishment of B12. You see, everything is connected. Your choices throughout the day, what you eat, how much you move, how you handle stress, all combine with the nutrients you take at night to determine how healthy, sharp, and strong you feel tomorrow. And the beauty is, you're never too old to start. Every positive step you take today pays dividends in the future. Now let's imagine this in your own life. Picture yourself 6 months from now. You've been taking your vitamins consistently, following a steady bedtime routine, and giving your body the care it deserves. You find it easier to remember names, appointments, and details. You feel more confident reading, driving at dusk, or enjoying your favorite book without straining your eyes. You wake up in the morning with a sense of energy instead of fatigue. This is the future you can create, one small step at a time. Another thing I want to emphasize is empowerment. It's easy to feel powerless when it comes to aging, like changes are inevitable and nothing can be done. But taking action, even something as simple as adding vitamins before bed, puts control back in your hands. It reminds you that your health is not just about fate, it's about choices. And those choices can transform your aging experience into one of vitality instead of decline. I'd also encourage you to share this knowledge with loved ones. Sometimes family members or friends may notice changes in memory or eyesight before we notice them ourselves. By talking about vitamins like B12, E, and K2, you're not only helping yourself, you're potentially protecting the people you care about most. After all, good health is one of the greatest gifts you can give. And sharing these tips can ripple out into healthier families and communities. As we close this video, I want to leave you with one final thought. Small steps matter. Taking care of your eyes and your memory doesn't require expensive treatments or complicated routines. It often comes down to the small, consistent actions that build health over time. Eating nourishing foods, moving your body, managing stress, and yes, taking 3 simple vitamins before bed. So tonight, as you prepare for sleep, remember this. You have the power to boost your memory and protect your eyes naturally, starting with one easy routine. Your future self will thank you for the effort you make today. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Your support helps more people discover these natural health strategies and reminds me to keep sharing tips that truly make a difference. Thank you for watching this video, and may your nights be restful, your mornings bright, and your health strong for many years to come.